What is up, everybody? I'm hoping you're all well and welcome to a new series, one that I'll be doing whenever I get around to watching any TV shows, called TV Series Tuesday, a series in which I'll watch some random TV shows whenever I get the chance and record my thoughts for you guys. And the first one that I thought I'd talk about is a series that I absolutely love that not many people I know talk about. And after I watched it, I introduced it to a couple of my friends, all of whom loved it, one of whom even got me my own little mooncake plushie for my birthday. Still one of the best presents I've ever got in my life. Thank you very much for that, Ben. But other than that, not many people seem to talk about this show, and I feel like it's such a good, fun and enjoyable show that deserves a little bit more recognition. So as usual, without any further delay, let's get this intro out of the way and talk about this show. Final Space. So Final Space follows Gary, who is a prisoner aboard a spaceship whose life is turned upside down when he meets an adorable little green life form known as Mooncake. And I can't stress this enough, guys, Mooncake is adorable. I mean, just look how cute he is. Yeah, he also doesn't speak in English, he just has little cute noises and it's adorable. And the reason his life is turned upside down after meeting this life form is because it is being hunted down by the evil Lord Commander, who plans on using this life form to open Final Space and destroy the universe. So now Gary and an unlikely team of heroes must come together and stop this from happening. And in this video I'm only going to be focusing on season 1, there are 2 seasons of this show, but I'll do my review for season 2 a little bit further down the line. Like I said, this series will only happen whenever I find the time to be able to binge watch an entire series and get the review out for you guys. But for now, let's talk about season 1. And first thing I want to bring up is the voice cast in this series are all fantastic. They all do a really good job of bringing their characters to life. Every single one of these characters is unique in their own special way. No one really feels out of place in this series. Every character serves a purpose going towards the end game. The series boasts a very talented cast of voice actors, including Olan Rogers, Fred Armisen, Tom Kenny, Keith David, David Tennant, Stephen Yeun, and even Ron Perlman. Hellboy himself is in this series. I mean, not the character of Hellboy, but Ron Perlman, who, you know, played Hellboy. He's in this series. And I won't lie as well, the first time I watched it, it took me a couple of episodes to realise who David Tennant voiced in this series. He actually voices the main villain in this show, the Lord Commander. And you can really tell that he is enjoying every minute of this. He is full on hamming it up in this performance. And not in a bad way. This series itself is quite a hammy, cheesy, over-the-top comedy. But it's presented in that way. It's presented to be quite over-the-top and outrageous and ridiculous. A lot of the humour in this series is that dumb sort of comedy. The sort of comedy that while you can see it coming still makes you laugh, and also the odd bits here and there that generally do catch you off guard. This series has a lot of genuinely funny moments, and I feel like that is definitely helped by the actors' performances. But the biggest praise that I can give this series is something that I didn't expect it to do when I first watched it, and that is by the time it gets to episode 6, it becomes incredibly heartbreaking. Like, there are some really shocking, tender and heartfelt moments in this show that I really didn't expect upon first viewing. We touched upon a few moments here and there in the first 5 episodes, but when it gets to the 6th episode, the very last moments of the 6th episode especially, that's what I meant to say, especially, that's when I just became fully engrossed in this story. That's when I became fully engrossed in these characters. I felt for them, and I felt like none of them were really safe. There's another heartbreaking moment between Gary and his father in this show, which happens in episode 8, which I won't spoil for you guys, but it is legit heart-wrenching. And then by the time the season finale gets around, you have no idea who's going to make it out, and I'll tell you this, without spoiling a thing, it is one of the most shocking season finales I've seen. Like, I didn't expect this show to end the way that it did, and it just made me all the more hungry, all the more desperate to see the next series when it was released. And sure enough, when the second season did finally come out, I binged that shit straight away. I really do feel like some of the more heartfelt moments are definitely the strongest point of this series, because like most comedy series, there are some jokes that do fall flat, but for the majority of the time, the humour in this show just works. It doesn't fail, and a lot of it is down to those sort of jokes that catch you off guard. It is a very well written show, and while the animation is very simplistic, a lot of the more background stuff is actually rather beautiful. But other than a few moments where the humour doesn't necessarily hit properly, I absolutely adore this series, and I highly recommend, if none of you guys have checked it out yet, to go and seek it out. There are only 10 episodes in the first season, about 22 minutes long each, so it's less than 5 hours of your time just to binge the first season. It's funny, it's heartfelt, it's action-packed, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Mooncake is adorable as ever. Like, I'm still legit so happy that I have my own Mooncake. It's just so cute! And other than a few comedic beats that didn't necessarily hit here and there, I enjoyed every minute of this show, and so for all those reasons, I'm going to give Final Space Season 1 5 stars. So, Final Space Season 1, have you guys seen the show at all? What are your thoughts on it? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for those for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching, you guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.